Today I messed up by sending the wrong pictures to insurance company. About a week and a half ago I came home to find my beloved stupid bunny boy had broken one of the toes on his front paw. Took him to vets, almost, immediately and got him checked out, treated with meds, etc. Small vet didn't have the ability to send the receipt directly to insurance, so I had to send pictures myself. No biggie, took the pictures and sent them, or so I thought. That was 11 days ago. Now I come home and see I've received an email from the insurance company saying they never received the receipts. Thought it was weird, and so I looked closer at the images I'd sent. Turns out I had sent 2 images from the TTRPG Call of Cthulhu. The first image had a bunch of script that was supposed to resemble ancient Greek, and the other had this message. I call upon Yog-Sothoth to hear my request. The gate and the key. This vessel has been prepared. Empty this body. Transport my will. Prepare the way to dreams. Yah. Yog-Sothoth. Open the gate. Safe to say they let me off easy by saying they simply never received my receipts. Oops. Today I messed up. I forgot to add water to ramen noodles before I microwaved them. Today, I really messed up. I don't know if I'm distracted or what, but I did something so stupid, it could have started a fire. Earlier today, I was hungry and it was lunchtime, so I went to the kitchen to make something. Not wanting to do a lot of work, I just grabbed microwavable ramen noodles from the pantry and put them into a bowl. I was trying to do many things at once, like make lunch, grab something else, and fill my water bottle for later. I grabbed a bowl and put the noodles in the bowl. Because I had so much on my mind at once, I just put the bowl in the microwave, and turned it on. I wasn't thinking of anything at that moment, but when it was done, the microwave was full of smoke. It also stunk. I quickly closed the door, thinking that the microwave had something else burned in it. I walked into my room to get my water bottles, and fill them up for later. When I came out and turned on the tap, I realized that this was the first time I turned on the tap. I put my water bottles down, walked over to the microwave, and there was this black spot on the noodles. I quickly ran to the sink and tried to cool down both the noodles and my bowl. I managed to cool them both down, but I just threw them away because they were both ruined. What's even worse, is that I live with a roommate, and his mother was over for a little while. I'm glad she didn't catch me, but it was so embarrassing. Today I messed up by eating leftover pizza. So earlier today I ordered pizza, ate, and then left the box on the counter since it was still hot. A few hours later I got snackish again and went back for round 2. So I started to reheat a slice while admiring my culinary excellence for using the air fryer instead of the microwave and waiting for the blaring beeps to announce to the world that the pizza was ready for my voluptuous derriere. I ate my pizza happily, and then while I was cleaning up and washing the dishes, my brother stopped by and walked into the kitchen. Being the amazing host I am, I told him there was pizza and asked if he wanted me to warm up a slice for him. Only to hear him hesitate to respond. Well, you see. The thing is, I'm blind, multiple retinal detachments. I can still somewhat perceive objects as blurry color differences. Like if there's a bright green shoebox on a white carpet floor, I can see that something is on the ground, but I won't know it's a shoebox until I touch it though. Or I can tell if a person is walking around since I see a human-shaped object moving, but if a person were sitting quietly in a chair, I won't even be able to tell there was a person there. My brother proceeds to exclaim to me that the pizza is crawling with ants. The master chef in me puts 2 and 2 together and realizes why the pizza was extra crunchy and flaky. It wasn't due to my air frying prowess after all. Turns out I ate ant topping pizza. I'd like to think I'm a fairly adventurous eater, but that comes with the stipulation that I know what I'm eating at least. I'd be down to try insects when traveling abroad and stuff, but ants were not a part of my elementary school cafeteria food pyramid posters. Usually not a midday floss and brush kinda guy, but I definitely was today. The whole experience was fairly unsettling to say the least. Not sure if it's a silver lining or not, but the ants were cooked and I couldn't see them. I'm just going to sugarcoat this new memory and say I hit my protein intake for the day. Today I messed up by telling my best friend her shark tooth was fake. I, 18F, and my best friend, 19F, were walking to our favorite coffee shop. I asked to see her shark tooth necklace and asked if it was real. She said it was, and I proceeded to tell her it was fake as it felt really warm and looked like plastic. Instead of taking this lighthearted, she then started going off at me saying it was real because her teeth in her body are warm and that her teeth control the homeostasis of her body, and that if her poor little teeth went cold she would get hypothermia. She then started going off in the middle of the street and started bawling her eyes out. I'm not too sure what caused this reaction from her, but I stood there in utter disbelief, and we are now not talking. We didn't end up getting coffee in the end. She just so happens to live with me, so it's rather awkward. Not really sure what to do, might just move out tomorrow. Today I messed up consuming cauliflower bites and beer on a first date. Yesterday I drove 6 hours to meet a guy I met online and was pretty jazzed about. We went for a walk, went out to a local brewery, sat outside, enjoyed some cauliflower bites and a couple beers while watching the sunset. We really hit it off, in conversation and in sharing some physical intimacy. We took things back to his place where things got hot and steamy in more ways than one. Fast forward to the middle of the night and I kept waking myself up to my own asshole ripping it multiple times, waking us both up each time it happens. I was in a half-lucid state, so I'd rip one, apologize, then roll back over and repeat. No thought or effort to go to the bathroom and release some pressure. It was the kind of gas you just can't hold in. I addressed it in the morning and stated how embarrassed I was. He said he was kept up by my gas and that I also snored. We had a great breakfast, shared some smiles and laughs. Our date was wonderful, but my unconscious unsexy conduct has been haunting me since. FML.